Hey Ginger Boy, welcome to another RPG. This one is Last Dream. I was actually approached by one of the creators of this who is having a Kickstarter for this. He asked me to review it and, I'm all for that. I like trying to get word out about smaller developers. This is White Giant RPG Studios, as you can see. I have loaded this up a little bit, played any of it, because I was just kind of testing it. There were kind of two things that I found that were kind of, one, it didn't really, as far as I can see, it didn't come with a README. I could have missed it. I have looked through the files and I have no idea if the music, again, this is, since it's RPG Maker, it's really hard for me to tell. But I do see the soundbar going up and down on my recorder, so hopefully it's decent volumed. But anyway, I didn't see a README. I could be completely wrong. I'm missing it. I do that every now and then where there's so many files, I just miss something. So because of that, I'm familiar with RPG Maker, so I was able to work out the controls pretty well. But for a new player coming in, they may not be able to. The other thing, if you press F12 to restart the game, I can't really press it and show it off because it will kill my recording and I'll have to reactivate it. But it pulls up a overstack flow error and kills the game off. And F12, if you didn't know by not knowing RPG Maker, that resets the game. And I was going to do that because I was going to, start recording, reset the game so I can get the intro little monologue thing. But I can't reset the game because it just crashes. So I'm hoping that gets fixed. I'm not sure if the developers knew of F12. I really am not sure because it's not really stated anywhere, because you have F1, which properties, and I think F11 does something, but F12 restarts the game. Also, normally it forces you into full screen, which is perfectly fine with me. I like playing windowed, and I actually got it into windowed mode by opening my volume mixer as the game was booting up, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that's supposed to happen or if it's supposed to default to full screen, and I couldn't find a way to get it out of full screen, so I was just like, hey, whatever. But it worked. So anyway, enough of me just kind of talking about things that I found in the beginning. Let's get going. New game. So here we have characters. Also, for whatever reason, I'll bring this up too, it does not like controllers. You can control this with a controller, and I might do that. I'm used to keyboard though, so yeah, but no. Oops. Yeah, as you can see, controller's kind of set up funky. There is like a run button. It says press the dash button. I can't get the controller to really work. But sometimes it hates the controller and it will just do this repeatedly until I unplug my controller. Right now it's actually behaving. I'm not sure why it was doing that. But there was that. I really want to do a good, proper review. I don't want to turn anyone away from this, but I'm also wanting to point out to the developers a couple of the things, and I really want to put that out there, that even though I've said a couple things, I'm really hoping that doesn't turn people off of this, because it is a demo, it is in beta or alpha. I'm not really sure how far along they are. I will link to their Kickstarter page and any other forums or whatever they have. I do have their Kickstarter page, so I'll put that on. It just started. I think it's like 4 days in now, maybe 5 by the time this video goes up. But yeah, if you like the game for what I put out there, please go and support it. I will most likely be supporting it. As I say that, I probably have already gone and thrown money at it. But yeah, so here we are, character selection. You have a bunch of different characters. You have the Knight, physical damage dealer. He's a DPS character. Absorbs with high attack and defense. So yeah, he's a general Knight, high attack. They also, from a couple of the character bios here, lacks any special abilities, but yeah. So if you read some of the characters, they talk about advancement, which is really interesting. Barefisted fighter, initially weaker than the Knight, he can do more damage at higher levels because of his special skill, Fist of Fury, blah blah. So class upgrade, there we go, to Black Belt. So that is something I've always found interesting and pretty fun, is when you have a class and they upgrade. I really like that for some reason, but that's just me. Thief, easy to pick locks. General, you know, kind of weaker, but not horribly. So there's that. Hunter, he's strengths, and like most classes, lie outside the battlefield. The Hunter is a mediocre warrior who can only use bows, but she's able to wear heavy armor. Therefore, a good choice for front or middle row in battle. Lies in the ability to scan, thus enhancing the damage output for the rest of the party. So I already know at least 2 of the characters. I'm kind of back and forth between the third, but I'm pretty sure who I'm going to pick. I can't remember if it was 3 or 4 that you got. I know it's at least 3. White Mage is a healer, pretty self-explanatory. And Black Mage is, you know, destroying large groups of enemy. He's a high damage dealer, but he's, you know, weaker. And the amount of mana he has constricts him. His physical and defense are quite weak. So, high attack, low damage taking. Here's the Engineer. Utility character who can only wield bows, knives, and whips, and wear light armor. But he has a lot of special abilities. So right now I'm going to pick the Engineer. Yes, I will pick the Engineer, and his name, oh, what will his name be? His name will be Simon. Oops. Simon! So I have my Engineer. I'm going to pick the Gray Mage here because he's can do both white and black mage, and he's a good front man. So he's kind of an all-around knight mage, battle mage, gray mage. His name will be oh no, Ralph. His name will be Ralph. I like how I can name the characters. It would be a little nice if they had default names instead of just, you know, Engineer, Gray Mage. That might come later. I didn't get a chance to fully look through the Kickstarter page. Right now, as of recording this, I had a bunch of stuff to do, but I did go and download this. And the third will be a thief. His name will be Bruce, because I can. And last but not least, I'm kind of going for Hunter, but at the same time I'm also White Mage. So, because the Hunter is nice, heavy armor, another front man, which I kind of have the Thief as a middleman, Engineer as a back character, Gray Mage as a front. White Mage would totally be back, and a healer, which would be nice to have a kind of a dedicated healer and a person that can do healing. So I think I'll go with the White Mage, and her name, will be Grace. I will name her Grace. And there we go. I have my 4 characters. Please customize your gaming experience. You can change these anytime. I'm going to do standard encounter. Rare, as you can guess, is very rare enemies that pop up. This combined with another one would make the game extremely difficult, which if you're looking for a good challenge is really good, or if you're looking for a casual run to just go through it without having to sit there and level grind, really good. Standard, just standard. Grind is level grinding, like I said. You can change those at any point. You have very easy, normal, hard, very hard, legendary. As I was saying, if you combined rare with legendary, you would have a horrible, horrible game, or hard game. But I'm going to go with normal, just LP sake, or review sake, whatever you want. Decide this, and I'm also going to say save anywhere. Include cutscenes? Yes. So this is highly tailorable to your stuff. And I never actually watched the intro. I didn't watch the intro on purpose, and I'm hoping my mouse wasn't there the entire time. Hey kids, I'll be right back. I'm going to collect some firewood. Let's see if you can count back from 60. Katie, and then we'll make s'mores. It's kind of weird sentence structure, but proper, just kind of weird. He's getting like abandoned him. That's what it feels like. What are you doing? Yeah, he's just like, better head back. Looks like a sudden storm arose. And he's running. Wow. Oh no! I don't understand. I don't remember any of this. No. I don't remember any of that either. What are you doing? It's a helmet! What is this? Don't understand. Simon! Interesting. Help! Could it be? Is that the engineer? Where are you? I named him Simon, I know that. It's just, I just realized he has gray hair like the engineer. So that'd be really interesting if that is actually the engineer that I chose. Let's swim back to shore. Help. Please help me. Water burns my throat. Regret is leaving my kids fatherless. Interesting. Kind of liking it already. Good, he still breathes. Breathes. My head. Another character. Dante. Someone there, help me. You're lucky to be alive. I need to get you back to Oakwood. Can you stand? I think so. Oh, there we go. I need to rest. How much further is it to this town, Oakwood, you said? Close now, it's only 5 miles. Wow. Did it say miles or minutes? For whatever reason, my brain is saying miles, but it might have said minutes. And I'm not really sure. No, let's get out of here. And I did not realize any of the music had vocals to it. So hopefully it's not drowning me out. Come, it's almost morning. We're almost there. 2 suns, where am I? I know it's confusing, but I don't believe you're ready to hear the truth yet. Let's just get back to town. See it? You don't have much choice but to trust me. Let's move. Okay. Moving! It's kind of strange. And so Simon arrived in Oakwood. Our story starts a year after that fateful day. In the previous year, Simon has befriended 3 locals who help in weapons training and beast hunting in the sewer and around town. Simon still has little idea where he is, and Dante refuses to reveal what information he seems to have. The journey is started by what appears to be a small event of the kidnapping of Dante's daughter. And so the 4 reluctant warriors, Simon and the 3 locals, start their journey not knowing what awaits them. Short tutorial? Sure, why not? We'll do the short tutorial. Welcome to Terra. In this tutorial, I'll explain everything you'll need to start your quest. Why don't you try moving around? Use directional keys on your keyboard. Up, down, left, right. Show me your basic movement skills. Talk to me once you... So yeah, you have different things. In RPG, because this is a RPG Maker VX game. A will open your inventory. I believe there's another button, but I can't think of it right now. In this version, Shift will let you run, but my God, is it fast. Directional keys let you do things. Z, I've been using Z, which is the action button. And very good. Did you know that you can move very quickly by dashing? Hold down Shift on the keyboard. Corresponding button on your gamepad. Show me your skills. Blue hexagon. Blue? I thought I hit the blue one. Oh, yes. Show me your dash. Moving from the red hexagon to the blue hexagon. Okay, so red and then blue. There we go. Master movement. Please proceed to the next area. So I'm not sure if you can see my... I don't feel like setting that up right now. It would work. I just don't feel like setting it up. Keyboard works perfectly fine. You've learned about the basic movement, so let's move on to something a bit more exciting. Need to be well-stocked. Treasure around town. Upgraded treasure. Yeah, so there it is. Z will let you open it. 5 gil or gold or whatever. Shiny gold coins. That treasure chest was unprotected. Very different story. Townspeople often hide their valuables in locked chests, and therefore you will have to pick the lock on each chest to access its content. Thief, he will be able to pick the lock without even arousing suspicion. The chance to get caught by the city's guards starts at 1%, increases by 1 for each chest that you open in town. Yes. Ooh, shared across towns. That's interesting. Therefore, if you open chests in Oakwood, then if you try to open chests in another town, your chance to be caught will be 6%. So, there's that. That I wasn't expecting. Wonder level and can be reset for a private. I can talk. I swear. My lisp. Please open it. So picked. So I have a thief in my party right now. Oh, experience is percentage. I did not notice that before. Yes, a text box appeared. I'm going to pick the lock. If you have a thief in your party, you will never arouse suspicion of the city guard, and you will always be safe. Run the risk of having to fight the city guards with each chest that you open. There we go. Next area. I've learned about acquiring treasure, but you can't use the items you gain from treasure chests without understanding how to use them. Yes. In the upper left, the menu's options are listed. Top option is items. Self-explanatory. Equipment here, you can change the weapon's armor. Skills. Learn skills with the acquired SP points. Level up. The fourth option is level up. You can assign the ability points, AP, that your character earns. Many games that have predefined parameters. Yes, freely distribute. Fifth option, bestiary, pretty self-explanatory. The sixth option is battle macros. This option allows you to set a macro or predefined collection of commands that can be issued to all your characters through a single command. For example, if you wish all your characters to do a regular physical attack, then you can set the macro inside the battle macros menu option and select it in battle to save time. Collections, you can see the number of treasures you've collected. Achievements, here you'll find the additional challenges. You want an extra challenge. Rows, change your places in battle. And scrolling down, game options. So as I said, this is very tailored. It has a lot of stuff in it. It's changed the order in which your characters appear. System, here you can change the certain system options like window, auto dash, etc. Tutorials, map, here you can view the world map. Camp, sleeping bags, tents, and cottages can be used via the camp menu option while on the world map to save and partially restore your party's HP. Camping only works on the world map. 16th option is save. The option will only be visible if you choose the save anywhere command. Yes, so very tailored, lots of stuff put into it, lots of time and energy. I am very looking forward to actually getting into this game. Yes. So, new plus reborn. Interesting. Can't go... Can I go to... Yes, I can. Character classes, the Abyss. Fishing, synthesis. What is this one? Throughout your journey on Terra, you will come upon items known as recipes. Okay, so it's just crafting. Yeah, so mid-potion. I'm sorry if I'm skipping through it, but it's pretty obvious right now what it is for me. So, shift, or, yep, okay, so I'm just going to call it good there. And now into the game. Start off with 1,000 gold, and I don't know if... Yeah, so I get an extra 5 for doing the tutorial. And I'm sorry if this has been very content, kind of beginning intro-ish for the whole video, but I really wanted to cover basics about it for, one, myself, because I didn't do the tutorial. As I said, I just wanted to set it up to make sure how it ran, get a feel for a few of the buttons. I didn't do the tutorial, didn't do the intro, but here we go. My father was sent to the ancient ruins, where Dante's daughter disappeared. Remember when you first arrived here and you were too weak to venture outside the town to hunt monsters, and instead had to go down the well into the sewers. So, I can still go down into the well. Here we go. The well, I have a chest up there. Surprisingly, even though I've supposedly been here a lot, oh, that was actually kind of cool. Even though I've been in the sewers a lot, I never got the treasure chests. So, wow, this song, I haven't actually heard this song for a while. So one thing I like about this already is I have this issue with games that start you off with like 20,000 experience and all the monsters do like hundreds of experience. I don't like it. I like starting off, you know, characters having very low health. Received 2 drops. 2 goo. Yeah, I like having parties start off with, you know, low health and you work up from there. It gives it a feel of more of a challenge because you don't feel overpowered at the beginning, which may be why they start you off with higher experience or higher health. So here we go. I have spiders. I'm just going to attack. So as you can see, white mage does very little damage, gray mage does high, engineer does, well, low. So I have a lot of specific use characters. I will say that right now. I have a lot of specific use characters, and I have not actually skills. So he has no skills. Skills, no skills yet. Skills, no skills yet. And no skills yet. So, okay, I'm going... Probably Simon is going to die right here because he is very weak. So I escaped. I might turn down, what's it called? Monsters to rare right now. Because I don't want it to be super battle heavy game. Yeah, include cutscenes. So I don't want it to be super battle heavy LP review, whatever you want to call it. But I do want to show off some battles at least. I'll probably turn it back up off screen if I'm going to do any like level grinding. I'm liking this already. I'm actually becoming quite... Don't smell these sewer rats. Okay, well, you're kind of mean. Where is it? Row? No, it was party. Ralph, and then him, and then him, and then him. Oh, got it. Okay. And done. So now I'm playing as Ralph. Oh, screw you, sewer rat lady. I'm wondering if there's anywhere I can actually like go and sleep. Maybe I have a house somewhere that I don't know about. And I'll probably get the same reply from most of these places. I don't serve smelly sewer rats. Nothing else could explain that stench. Wow. Bums here. Oh, so I have to get cleaned up. This is quite interesting. So that is something I really wasn't expecting either. So I had to actually, if I went down the sewer, clean up. Clean myself off of the smelly, smelly sewer system. So there we go. I don't really know what weapons, if any, people have. So people do not have any weapons. Probably should fix that. Buy rusty sword. Ralph could use dagger. Rusty spear. Simon can use that. Whip. So let's get a rusty sword. What would be good? So Simon would be good with the bow here. Staff, Grace is 1. And then dagger. So dagger, Bruce and Grace. So that would be 2 and 2. So let's get Bruce a whip. And Grace, I think Grace is... Ooh, intelligence +4, but attack +1, or +2. Let's go with that and just buy a staff for now. So I can equip him, give him a rusty sword. Optimize, okay. That's interesting. Optimize. Optimize. And... oh, that would give me the staff instead. But as I said, early game, I will choose the dagger for slightly higher attack. So now, armor. Armor it up. Okay. So, there we go. Bruce and Ralph. Okay, lots of things. So, okay, here we go. Worn breastplate and worn robe. So, Ralph and Bruce can both wear that, and then Simon and Grace can have that. Tattered cloak. Ooh, I'll have to see if that's armor or not. Actually, that's better anyway. Ralph can use the old shield. Hat. Rusty helm. So, 2 of those. And then 2 of those. So that's 2 of those, and I can't buy anything else, so I'm pretty well equipped right now. So optimize him. Optimize him. Optimize him. That's kind of weird that the experience is like going down or something. If I... No, it really will do that for all of them. And I want the rusty dagger for now. EP. Equipment points. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. So you can only have a certain amount of equipment on. That is quite ingenious. That is quite interesting. Okay, I can't really buy anything on. I have 25 gold. But I got pretty well equipped out. So, back in the sewer, I want to get at least that other chest over there, hopefully. But now, because I am higher... Yes! So, there we go. Much higher... 2 drops. Oh, drop. I keep saying, like, drops. What? But, so now... Is that puzzle? Yes. What the... Oh, I get it. Okay, okay. Reset puzzle. So, I want to push these out of the way. Pretty simple puzzle. And push you up, you up, you up, you up, and you up. Push you down, push you down. Doesn't matter which way I push you. Push you down, doesn't really matter which. So there we go. Nice little puzzle thing. And I got a tent. So up here, down here, another chest, potion. I'm able to pick it. I'd like to get in there to get all those chests. Antidote. Antidote. Speak, I swear. So, yeah, this is just kind of basic RPG stuff at this point. I will say, interesting story. I don't think it was portrayed the best with the narration, but again, this, I still want to point out, this is very demo. This is not... I would even go as far to say is this is not representative of the final game, because it could potentially change completely. I don't think it will, but this is subject to change along the way. So, this, yeah, I mean, there's really not a ton of stuff I can say, continue to say about this. Unable to pick it. So I need to find something, maybe a mechanism or something to unlock those. And I'll just take care of this one more battle. Almost have a level for all of these guys. I just noticed Ralph and Bruce have higher HP. Not sure if they had that to begin with or not, but yeah. So there we go. And I should be at another level very shortly. So, okay, well, that was kind of straightforward. And there's the pond. So I think I'm going to end it here for now. I am having very high high hopes for this game. So far it's been quite fun, actually. Even though I'm at the very beginning, haven't done much, just the amount of stuff and effort that's been put into it so far is actually really entertaining inside of itself. So yeah, I will probably go and get a few levels or kill some more enemies off screen, but I am going to save it for now, and I will be back later with more Last Dream. And again, all information for the Kickstarter page and everything will be in the description. This has been Ninja Boy, and I will be back next time. 20 slots, wow. I will be back next time with more Last Dream. See you guys then.